Okay. Okay. So, hey y'all. Happy Mars Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Day weekly forecast slash predictions. I appreciate anyone who stops by, anybody who watches, anyone who supports. I really appreciate you. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. My Linktree, my social media, my email, my social media, my email, my social media, my Linktree, my Venmo, my Cash App if you would like to donate or tip, which is very much appreciated and is helpful. And the information to book a reading with me, everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. I'm going to be channeling with Darius Lord Shiva. When I get to the card reading part, I'm going to be channeling with Darius Lord Shiva, who's supporting the collector's highest good and the highest good for the reading. And if you hear any extra sounds during the reading, I apologize in advance. Life is lifing, and I will handle if it gets too much. And like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's helpful. Let's get started with this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast slash predictions. I guess we could do this right now. Why not? All right, so I don't really have like repeated numbers that have been coming up. I mean, yeah, it's the typical 111 and 444 and stuff. Pretty much that's it. Um, the usual. There was no specific animal, no specific thing. It's just a repeated thing of like, cycles starting, ending and starting, and basically all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go towards where we are in the planets currently, because there hasn't been really any much that hasn't been said already, in my opinion. Just a continuation of like, planting your seeds and all that stuff. So yeah, currently we are in the age of Aquarius where there's rebellion, revelation, humanity, changes, epiphanies, realizations, and awakenings. And within that, we are currently in Capricorn season, which started on December 22nd, 2023, and it's going to end on January 19th, 2024. The Capricorn could be known as the following. Is known as the goat. It's also in the Tower deck. It is the Devil card and the Major Arcana. Um, could be also the Wheel of Fortune, since like the Wheel of Fortune, I believe, or the Wheel of Fortune, or no, not Wheel of Fortune. The World card. The World card is ruled by Saturn, and so is Capricorn. So it could be the World card or whatnot. But yeah, so it's known as the Goat, the Devil card in the Tarot deck. Um, it is known as the I use sign. I use sign. It is a cardinal sign. It is a ruled by the planet Saturn. It is a divine feminine sign. Amber and onyx are the two um, gems associated with Capricorn. Anatomically, the knees, bones, skeletons are, and the skeleton are associated with the Capricorn. And Capricorn can be described as the following: tenacious, conservative, resourceful, disciplined, wise, ambitious, prudent, constant, loners at heart, introvert, has a realistic, grounded approach to life, knows how to do things and get things done slowly yet surely, steady and sure footed, can appear standoffish, dependable, and trustworthy. And then today is Mars Day, so I'll let you know where Mars is, and I'll let you know where the moon is currently. So the moon is in the last quarter moon in Virgo, last quarter moon in Virgo. So last quarter moon means the following release, letting go, and forgiveness. Purging self to be able to receive the new intentions that you will set again during the next new moon. Prepping for the new moon, feel called to organize and clean your space physically and energetically. Cleanse, let go of anything that does not support your highest good. Participate in physical activity or a spiritual bath to shed unnecessary emotional weight. Setting clear boundaries. And then the moon in Virgo means the following. Oh, darn it. What did I do? Empty pages. Okay. Uh, So the moon in Virgo means the following: values taking care of the details in everyday life, values errands, can be nagging, complaining, fussy, appreciates simplicity, and need to feel useful, a love for helping others, can be overwhelmed by pressure and stress, uncomfortable with too much attention, expresses a need to analyze, attend to details, and micromanage, can be restless and nervous, routine, reliable, trustworthy, practical, can be shy at first, can be self-critical, body awareness, intimidated, uncomfortable sexually, self-effacing, kind, skeptic, can be criticizing of blind faith, emotions, and dreams, order, cleanliness, strong urge to organize and analyze critical details, focused on health, diet, nutrition, fitness, great time to work on projects. Yeah, and I don't know, so far everything just feels like needing to clean up, needing to organize, needing to get on a routine and all that stuff. Um, so far. Um, and it's like physically for the most part as well. It could just be like it could be energetically though, but just a lot about your foundation, making sure that like your foundation is organized and clean and good and things are set straight. So Mars is currently in Sagittarius until January 4th, 2024. So just in a couple of days. And it means the following: Mars in Sagittarius, excuse me, means the following: tends to run away when angry, can be impatient with waiting things out. Physical activity can help manage anger, tends to start up many projects, yet sometimes does not follow through on them, can sometimes act without thinking things through, tends to engage in friendly debates, challenges, risk taker energy, impulsive, a lot of expansion, has a drive to turn a vision into something real, ability to approach obstacles with optimism and confidence, may take things too far when forgetting moderation, exploring through meaningful travel, great traveling. Yeah, so also, I mean, there's also something about like the it feels like something about mutability because both like Sagittarius and Virgo, although they're in different placements, Sagittarius, the Mars is in Sagittarius and um the moon is last quarter moon in Virgo. There's still two of the signs are mutable signs. There's something about like being able to find a balance in things, moderation in things, um, especially as you're like organizing and putting things together, not falling off or whatnot. Um, Something about also the temperance card and moderation and like a time to play and a time to work or whatnot. So something about knowing the energies of when to have time, when to take time to rest or to play, or also when it's time to like zone in and focus. It's given me also to just not let like your routine turn bland or something to where you just don't like it or whatnot, but have a routine at the same time. But have it to where like it motivates you and it doesn't. it's not like a bland routine or whatnot. Be passionate about like what your routine is leading you towards, what your or whatnot. Um, and stay on track. Yeah. So I also wrote down some things of what when I was reading it over too of what I thought it was saying too for where we are in the planets. Keep up on your routine, your self-care routine. Don't fall off. Stay on your path. Organizing, cleaning up, tightening things up, and hold your vision. Hold your vision as well. Um, so that's where we are in the planets currently. I will end this out with a card reading. Again, I will be channeling with there's Lord Shiva, who is supporting the collective's highest good and the highest good. It is also currently 444. Very nice. All right. Oh, I actually wanted to do this. All right, let's go. Okay, nice. Something with the infinity sign. Maybe some of you guys been seeing things with the infinity sign. Something with the infinity sign. It could also be the whole thing with the year of the eight or whatnot, because I see eight as an infinity sign when you turn it on its side as well. See if just one fell or two. There's been two. Okay, cool. Just two. Alrighty. I want to check something real quick though, because this came up a little bit. Now it came up again at the top of the deck. I just want to know what that means. Mm. Yeah, that's very interesting. Okay. Um, it is something about the infinity sign. A little bit. There could be something about, yeah, like when I was mentioning about the whole routine thing or whatnot, right? Yeah, just repetitive things or like routines or rituals or whatever that you do. Something about that. And it like it just adds on. It just helps or whatnot. So something with that. So this is we are closing out the Mars Day weekly forecast slash predictions. Um, let me show you the cards. So the star card came out. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of that card, is the Nine of Swords. Top of the deck, you as you're watching this right now, is the Strength card. Then to clarify the star card, we have Four of Rods. We have the four, well, that's Four of Wands. And then we have Four of Pentacles. And then we have the Magician. You're something with 441. Maybe somebody been seeing that a lot. I don't know. But yeah, this is the Magician card. That's to clarify the Star card. And then for the advice, two cards came out. Veladora is this card here, and then Arbol de la Vida is that a tree of life or whatnot. I need to see what Veladora is as well. Some of you guys may be seeing 44 a lot, or just like a lot of fours. 44, some maybe 441. There's something about a foundation. It's about like foundation and um a new cycle, maybe planting like some type of new foundation or whatnot in a cycle or whatnot. Like I feel like starting something new, but it's like a new base to something, a new foundation or whatnot. Yeah, maybe some of you guys want, because there's cycles and then there's foundation. Maybe there's something with like a change in like where you live for some of you guys, where your actual house is. It's like a change or a cycle about like your house. It could be something about cycle when it comes up to your finances or something like that. Um, with your finances, like the stability of your finances, just like your finances, some type of like cycle going on, um a full circle thing going on with your foundation, your money, your house. Um they want they're saying to like what's it called? No, Lord Shiva is saying like is talking about just having strength like in like your power and who you are. Have something about having strength in your healing or something like that. Having strength in like your magic, having strength, yeah, having strength in like who you are and your skills and your healing. If something is like cosmic and eternal and forever, cosmic, eternal, forever. I want to see real quick. I'm gonna go through it, but I want to see real quick what Veladora means here. Seek and find the light, the truth, and the love hiding in plain sight. It's crazy because like I've been getting like messages like that too. So I'll just read it quickly, but I'll read everything at the end. It said, Veladora, seek and find the light, the truth, and the love hiding in plain sight. And there's just something about like the dark and like the dark spaces and like the moon waning and things settling down and like seeing, it's like, but seeing clearly like in the dark or something like that. It's very interesting, seeing very clearly in the dark. Um, there's also something about possibly like something like hidden that's strong or something like that, something like the unseen that's very strong. And there's something that might be about like, your ancestors or your ancestors and the energy of them and like your guides, like your spirit team or whatnot. Let me see this real quick too, and then I'll move on. hmm Yeah, there's something about like you being super like it said it there too. I'm gonna read all of that afterwards. It's gonna make sense. There's something about just being connected with all and um it's like cosmically, but it's like the whole, tree planted into this earth and all the way in the dirt or whatnot, but like it's extended all the way up or whatnot. Yeah, which is like the tree of life we have here, and there's something about like just being super rooted and connected. There's something about forever. Um, something about having a strong bloodline or something like that. Um, never being disconnected ever really. From it all. And there's something about like I'm telling you, like a full circle or something like that when it comes to like your foundation, your money, your stability, possibly like where you live, your house. And there's something about strength and strength in your skills of being a healer, or something about strength of like in who you are, like your skills, something about cosmic healing. There's something about you being initiated into something, an entrance into something new, maybe, or whatnot, a celebration. I want to see what the Four of Rods mean in this deck, the Four of Wands. It says material and emotional blessings, harmony, repose, prosperity, the perfection of one's affairs. Yeah, so it's like walking through into something. It feels like portal-ish. Um, of course, like it may be so cliche because yeah, we're in 2024 now. We're not in 2023, so it could literally mean that. Like some of y'all celebrated walking into 2024, you know what I mean? There's something about a portal and walking through, an entrance through something new or whatnot. Could be a new house, maybe, or just like something energetically like that. Um, there's also something here about that's what I mean. So there's like some of y'all may be more guarded or something like that. It's like security camera or security at your home or whatnot. Or something about like, and I said this in like one of the messages or the readings or something like that. I'm telling you, it's like literally repeating like cliche. Y'all stepping into something new. A lot of y'all are more like protective or guarded in general, or about your money or about your home. Like maybe your little house, you're protective, you're guarded about it. Maybe you have security cameras. Um, it's like you're protected and you're protective about like your foundation, about your security or whatnot. Maybe your actual new home. And there's something here. It's so interesting, like the star and the magician like together. Like something like maybe some of y'all are like, cosmic healers type of people. Um, like eternal healer or healing or whatnot. There's something that's just beyond and everything. Some of y'all, I think there's like something about y'all having healing skills. It goes beyond holistic healers. And yeah, skills in it. Maybe some of y'all are able, I don't want to sound like cliche, but there may be other things, but it's just in that realm of like, you're an alchemist, you're able to like put things together, that's for like healing, maybe herbs and stuff like that, but like, it could be a lot of other things you do to put that you have skills in that could put together like an alchemist or whatnot, and something with that and being a cosmic healer or whatnot. You know what is giving me a little bit too? There's something the way that it's going along too. It's like you're stepping into something new, and it's like your world is expanding, or like something about that or whatnot, and needing to like protect because your world is expanding or something like that. Protect like the expansion of like your world. Um, Let me see the Veladora again for this part. Mariposa. Um, and dang, again, like that is so interesting because I'm telling you, I forgot which reading it was, but or like which messages it was, but there's something about like being in the dark and like seeing clearly like in the dark, but it's bringing some type of like anxiety for some people. It's like some anxiety for some people, or something about like what has been wounding you or been like stressing you out in your head. It's like you clearly see it, or whatever you see is making you like very anxious, like in your head. Either one of those. There is something of really about boundaries. I'm telling you, people setting more boundaries and being more strong in their boundaries. Something about protecting your legacy as well. Like for some of y'all, it's like about like your descendants. Like you know what I mean. You're gonna at some point be what I guess ancestors, I don't know, something like that, and just like you're like protecting like your lead. your your family, like let your what you call it? I'm so sorry. You know, like your legendariness, whatever it's called, your descendants. So something about expanding and protecting. Like the more like something expands, there's some type of put more of a, protection. Could be a family thing. And something about in the middle of all of that, there's something about there must have been some type of truth or something said, but there's something about like in your head, but like it's like something that happened about seeing something in the dark, like completely in the dark. I feel like some of you may get isolated as well to like see something clearly, and it may like simultaneously like make you put you in your head or something like that, or just like show like truth of why, you know what I mean? It's like that. Okay. Yeah, there's some type of like expansion, growth, healing, or something like that, something cosmic beyond or whatnot. And some of this could be causing, some type of nervousness, insomnia, can't sleep at night, um, this expansion or this like big like change, or I don't even want to say renaissance, this thing happening, right? This cosmic thing happening. Um, and there's something about even like some type of healing. Like it's like a whole thing of like possibly like you're experiencing something too, but it's part of healing or whatnot. But something like that, expansion and some type of healing, and it's something about it like makes some of you anxious in your head, can't sleep at night, like sometimes, mental agony, um, nervousness about something. Um, but you as you're watching this right now, either you are confident or you are facing this with confidence and you're being strong about it, or Lord Shiva is saying you need to be strong and stand in your boundaries or whatnot. Um, yeah, there's just something about like it could be like some type of upgrade in your skills, or just something about an upgrade, or something about like an entrance into like a new type of like world reality and needing to be like more protective, secured about like your foundation, basically, whether it's money or whether it's the home or whatnot. Some of y'all, there's something about forever. It's like a subtle thing about like forever and protecting like your family and generations to come, like your descendants or whatnot, like protecting the why am I missing the word? Like generational wealth, like just protecting like the family name type of thing, or like, for the descendants to come, something like that. Something about a strong bloodline, possibly. Or should it could also just be like saying this is in your bloodline too for you to be like this way or strong. So um conjure that up within you. All right. So we have Veladora. Seek and find the light, the truth, and the love hiding in plain sight. All the darkness in the world cannot extinguish the light of a single candle. The author is unknown for that quote. All the darkness in the world cannot extinguish the light of a single candle. Message, my love, my love, my love. Thank you for being the light of my life, for shining so brightly even as you grieve. Remember, my flame burns eternally, as well yours. The light you saw in me was merely a reflection of your brightness. My passing doesn't take that away. You would not have recognized everything you loved about me if it didn't also exist in you. Allow your sorrow to move through you, but don't allow it to dim your light. Do what you need to keep your flame burning brightly. If you feel a lack of motivation to tend to your illumination, then do it for me. It honors me when I see you smiling, happy, thriving, and plugged into your purpose for being alive. If you really want to light me up, see sparks of memory that inspire you to shine even brighter. When our lights shine together, we create a field of brightness that inspires ourselves. You came here to shine, and now you can do it for both of us. Stoke the fires of our connection by allowing yourself to feel my love for you growing stronger every day. Let our ever expanding relationship be the torch that guides you through the tunnel of your grief to the embrace of sunlight awaiting you on the other side. And the meaning of this card is in Dia de los Muertos celebrations, the light of the veladora candle symbolizes rebirth and faith. The lighting of each candle reignites the connection, memory, and bond between you and your departed loved ones. Let lighting a candle in their honor, or even visualizing it, remind you that love is an eternal flame that cannot be extinguished, regardless of the rain that falls and the winds that blow during the darkest nights. The mantra is: the light I seek is in the center of my heart, and I allow it to shine at its full splendor. Hmm. And then let's do this one as well. Okay. Arbol de la vida. Stand tall, knowing you are rooted to infinity and integrating heaven on earth. And then this is as a Mexican saying. He who gets close to a good tree will find a nice shade for shelter. Oops. Okay. My message, my special one. You've chosen this card today because it is time to understand the mighty root system sustaining you. Dig past the topsoil of all you've been taught and behold your interconnection to life, your ancestors and departed loved ones, and me. If you ever feel alone, remember you're an inescapable interrelationship with nature. In the same way, a simple tree teams with life, from buzzing insects to crawling creatures living in its crooks and beneath its roots to the winged ones nesting on its lofty crown. There is so much more happening within you and me than meets the eye. There is an entire production on both sides of the veil, a whole ecosystem of which we both an intrinsic part. We both are ebbing and flowing through the constant life death life cycle, gestating through renewal and decay, inhaling and exhaling, giving and receiving. We transform our metaphoric carbon dioxide into oxygen for the other to breathe. Be like a tree today, my love. Feel me holding you up. Stand proud with your feet on the ground. Feeling free to grow tall in your unique self-expression. In your deepest despair, spread your arms wide and lift your head to the heavens, delighting when the wind ruffles your leaves. When you need support, think of me like a tree. Lean on me. Let me support and provide shade and fruit off my branches for you, and sense me gallantly bowing to you. in reverence for all that you are and all that you are growing into. Meaning, trees, because they generously bear fruit and shade, are considered one of the most sacred symbols throughout every culture and religion. To most pre-Hispanic cultures, the árbol de la vida, tree of life, is believed to be immortal because even as it ages, with the help of wind and rain, it scatters its self-replicating seeds. Even on its deathbed, it is a symbol of growth, strength, eternal life, fertility, good health, and a bright future. The árbol de la vida was inspired by the rich and multifaceted beliefs of Mayans, the Aztecs, and Kabbalistic Jews who fled from Spain to Mexico during the Inquisition. Unfortunately, it followed them and practiced their faith in secret while publicly professing Catholicism. The tree of life is believed to be the axis mundi, axis or pillar of the world. It unites the underworld, roots, earth, trunk, and heaven's high branches. The tree of life motif is a common design element in Metepec, Mexico, where artisans are known for crafting elaborate clay sculptures. Trees may depict Dia de los Muertos, the Garden of Eden, mermaids, acrobats, musicians, weddings, fiestas, birds, flowers, or anything else that inspires the creator. And then it says the mantra, my powerful roots give me the strength to reach high, bend, and weather any storm that blows my way. Yeah, that's right under the strength card. Yeah, so I'm gonna randomly say this too, because what came up was like, I don't know, something with like generational stuff and family tree and like possible like some people have like a house or whatnot um that they keep passing down through the family or something like that. Maybe there's something with a full circle or a change or a cycle that's going on with that, or something about like stability in the family or whatnot, and a full circle or whatnot going on with family or and all that stuff. So yeah, we have Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Leo. You can be that sign. It could be in your chart. It could be some people around you. It could be the energy of this reading. It could be the planetary placements. I know that, yeah, I said in the where we are in the planets that currently we are in the last quarter moon in Virgo, so something about that is with the organizing and stuff like that. Um yeah, so it could be something about that today, yesterday, or whatnot. The moon in Virgo. Mm, it could be talking about the full moon in Gemini that happened last week. Doesn't really have to be. It could be the moon that was in Leo for the past days, last Friday, last Saturday, and this Sunday. Something about that. And yeah, energetically, the Aquarius, Leo, and Virgo. There's something about also, and man, that's crazy because Capricorn is not in here, but it was kind of like popping up a little bit. And of course, because we're in Capricorn season, there's something definitely about like organizing the way you want to be seen, or organizing like the way that like, and that's very interesting because of like the whole family tree thing and the familial generational stuff, like the way like families, with a certain name could be seen for years or whatnot, a certain type of people. So that's very interesting. But yeah, something about like being organized or like strategic about like the way that you're seen or put out there. Um, something about as well is like creating something with humanity. It's giving like big like companies that have like a purpose and all that stuff and something publicly, and companies that do things with like purpose behind them, um and like humanity and public and well-known stuff, like your reputation and all that stuff. Oh, and that's crazy because Capricorn I use, and then as I was reading through the where we are in the planets, the whole thing with Virgo wanting to feel useful, so something about that, service and all of that. Okay, so that is it. Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, and Virgo. That is it for this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / predictions. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree, or you can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That is very much appreciated, and it's helpful. There's people. Peace out. And hey there, Dylan Jordan. Yeah. So peace out. The whole boop. No, my bad. My whole signature boop, boop, boop. Thank you for the heart. Have a great one. Toodaloo.